Welcome to our YouTube channel.
My name is Esme.
And I'm Roger.
And
welcome to
Roger
and
and
Esme
Esme
Vlogs.
So, for today's topic,
Today's topic is all about, is virginity still important to Filipino women?
ooh, that's a tricky question. But before anything else, guys, daghang salamat sa inyong suporta og paghigugma sa among channel.
Yes, and if you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing and share. Please click the bell icon for new videos.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So, let's go ahead with the topic. But before that, let's have a disclaimer. Again, guys, this is for open-minded people. This is just our opinion, and if you're not open to like SPGs or any opinion at all, just skip this video.
True, and we would love to discuss this also because this is a like part of a Filipino culture that we should also discuss and let our viewers know about this subject. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start.
Yes, so, oh, I would say virginity. It really depends on the generation. So, before, if you say generation, the old generation before, it really is a must that you are a virgin, that your virginity is intact before you get married. If you are not a virgin and your husband would know after the marriage, there is a tendency that it would be a huge problem for the woman because it's a really big factor before.
Yes, especially for men before, for the old generation, and for the women also. It's like something that you have to be proud of, that you still keep your
Purity,
purity, your of being a virgin.
dignity.
Yes, this is something that you can offer, or a special offer to your partner after getting married.
True, because before it's really like a huge honor for a woman that she's still intact, she's still pure, and it's just like it's what you can say that you're the first guy that I will met and I would be together until the end. It's like that before.
Yes, and for the new generation, it's like something, this is not, or keeping the virginity is not that a big factor. Even for guys or for men, I myself, I could really say that it's okay for me as long as we are like in love with each other.
Yes, I would say so too. Like being a virgin, I think when I was still like around 20s, it was a big factor for me, but then again, if you would be in a relationship that you don't really understand each other, you don't you're just not like meant for each other. I think virginity is not a big factor at all.
Especially for today's generation, because of what they saw, what they hear online.
Friends' advice.
It's like something that they can get information all throughout the technology. So, and they can learn, and they're being curious what it's all about. So it may lead us to something that they want to explore, they want to like experience.
Yes, and especially if they would be surrounded by friends, of course, that are already experienced in that matter. So I would say it's really rare nowadays to be a virgin, especially if you're above 20 already.
Yes, and I do have some question here that we also need to answer, and I'm going to ask you this question. So, first question here is virginity still important to a woman today?
So I think we already answered that question, but yes, again, guys, virginity nowadays is not really that important, but there are some women, but it's really rare that it's still a big factor for them that they would still be a virgin. Because for them, it's really important that they would just give that to the men that they would marry. So there are some women like that in the Philippines. So maybe you would contradict to this opinion, but yes, there are some, but rare. Again, guys, it's rare.
Yes, for the young generation, it's very rare. So for the old generation right now, they're there to give some advice to the young ones or to the young guns. So what is like the important or the impact to them, to especially to their partner. And next question here is virgin still important before marriage? Nowadays, we're talking nowadays.
For me, the main important there is if you understand each other, respect each other. If you really like, even though the sex is there, what Charlotte said before, if you're not
Compatible.
if you're not compatible, no, I don't think so. Even though you're a virgin when he met you, I would not say that would be a big factor, because if you're not compatible, you don't understand each other, you don't communicate, it doesn't really it doesn't really give the importance of the relationship. You would still break up. You would still broke up in the end if you're not compatible.
Yes, even though you're still a virgin. Well, which in fact that's my observation also nowadays. It doesn't really matter if you're are a virgin or not, as long as your relationship is strong. Like what you said, compatible. There's a connection. That's the most important, and that's they like after men right now, they don't really after if you're a virgin or still a virgin. So they after what would be in a relationship, like the factors which you can keep the relationship strong.
Yes, I would agree with that, because there are actually major factors in a relationship to last long, and the only thing that you would just give to the relationship with your partner is just, oh, I'm a virgin, blah blah blah, and you would be spoiled. You don't really interact with your partner, you don't communicate. What's the point? It's like that.
Yeah, true. And last question here: what can we advise to the young generation right now, since we are in, let's say, we can say we are in a mid, right? But what can we advise to them, since we already know what would be the result, right? So
Yes.
for you, what can you advise?
For me, since we have a daughter, so of course, I would say that I can advise her in the future to be educated with it. Be educated, know the result, know the actions, and you need to be responsible in what is the outcome. Because we cannot stop a teenager, or we cannot stop a person that is so curious about it.
Yeah, especially for the like technology right now, like rapidly improving. kids or young guns or young generations right now, they're really into it. We cannot really monitor them. We cannot really like check every day or time to time what they're doing. So what we can do or help is to educate them what is the right and the wrong. Yeah, because you know they could understand. So when we educate them, they could realize if they will do that thing in the right time, it would lead it to like
prosperous future.
we do not know miserable life because as we can observe right now, a lot of single moms or lots of single young moms in the Philippines because of the like lacking what we have of like sex education.
Yes, true. So I would say it would be better to just lead them and give them information, educate them, and tell them what would be the outcome or the result if they would do that in an early stage.
Yes, they would really. They should picture out, and they should be also practical. Because the result nowadays, it's totally, really like you can change your life if you will be a single mother.
True. So it would really impact their future. So I believe we cover all the questions, right?
Yeah, so all you need to remember is know what is the right and wrong.
Yes. So thank you so much for watching till the end, guys. And I hope this is informative for you. And see you in our next vlog. Bye.